Hello there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so overall feelings for you. What are your person's overall feelings for you? What does that look like? We're using the Halloween tarot here. We have the Page of Ghosts. This is the Page of Cups. We have the Seven of Ghosts, the Seven of Cups. And then we have the Magician. Gemini here. Yeah, I feel like this person has a lot of faces. We see all these cards that came out here. And here's the High Priestess. And we have the Knight of Ghosts, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so to me, I'm feeling like secret feelings here with the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups together. Oh yeah, secrets. The Moon. All right. And we have the King of Ghosts, King of Cups here. This is someone who usually hides their feelings as well. So I actually just did the Leo reading on my Zodiac channel, and the moon came through that reading so much. So maybe some of you already watched that reading, or it will resonate with you. The Zodiac channel is linked below if you don't know about it. Okay, so this person is trying to maintain their composure around you. I feel like they're trying to show you all their best selves. Like they're trying to show you all their tricks. They really want to like stand out as the best option. Maybe they feel like you have a lot of options to choose from. I feel like they definitely are developing some feelings here for you with the Page of Cups and going to the Knight of Cups. So things are progressing for them here, but I feel like they don't want to take things too far, too fast. Here's the Ace of Bats or Ace of Swords. So I feel like they want to just keep, they want to continue just getting to know you first before they advance anything. There's still too much unknown about maybe you and especially the situation, about maybe how you guys will be able to come together. So this person, I feel like they have a tough side to them. They're strong, but they have a very maybe soft underbelly. So they watch out for themselves. And I feel like they're very wise. Like they really keep an eye out for themselves, and they're really good at like spotting insincerity, falseness in someone. So I feel you're passing a lot of their tests so far, which is a good thing. Like yeah, they're liking what they see of you. They like the mystery. They're really enjoying just getting to know you more and more deeply. All right, kind of clearing this deck a bit. Okay, what else? 10 of Wands. This is hardship in this deck here. Hardship, heaviness. They're still carrying a lot on their shoulders, maybe from the past, and maybe they just have a lot going on in their life right now. They can't take on more. Just they feel like they have the weight of the world on them right now. I'm going to get you another card from this deck as well. They could also be just maybe feeling some of the hardships you go through. I feel like they want to maybe help carry some of your disappointments and pains as well. This is someone who does like, they bear heavy responsibility in a relationship, you know, someone who's like Saturn in Libra or Saturn in the 7th house or something. And here's the Ace of Wands energy. Okay, so wow, this person might be overwhelmed and overworked, but they're always able to find fresh energy. I feel you are that spark that's giving them energy. Like they're motivated, like they find the energy when it comes to you. You guys might have a really good mental, intellectual connection here. The Ace of Swords showing up yet again. So this could indicate that you're very much on their mind very often in a very exciting way. Maybe too much. Maybe that's what the 10 of Wands, they're just overwhelmed. Like they're like, I can't stop thinking about pile one. This is someone who's very like childlike and sensitive. All right. We have Falling Leaves. Changes, transition, time changes everything. It looked like this card wanted to flip out in reverse. So this connection might require some kind of huge change in their life to come together. So they might feel kind of stuck in that, like not too ready to drop something in their current life, but they do know they want to change because they're carrying so much with them with this 10 of Wands. Like you've been like this door to something new for them. Like showing them a new path in life. The Magician, that's someone who can really like pool their resources and make something work as well. So I feel like this is someone who would not want to let you down. Okay, wow, here's Joy. This is beautiful. Rejoicing in the present. And then we have Invisibility, Authenticity. Okay, so I feel like this is someone who can definitely see right into your soul. And I feel like they're really liking what they're seeing with this joy card here. They do understand, like, maybe you guys are a match where you can just make each other really, really happy. So I feel also rejoicing in the present. This means that they just want to enjoy what you guys have right now and just see how you mesh and you work together in the moment without having to push for something into the future just yet. They feel like that would be too overwhelming right now with the Ten of Wands. But I feel like they just want to test this out to be sure it makes sense to keep going. All right. Oh, interesting. We have forgiveness, reducing burden here. So yeah, I do feel like they need to really let some burdens go from their past. Maybe they also feel like they haven't been seen very well in their life. Like, they're not appreciated. They carry everyone else's struggles with them, and you're someone who's actually seeing them. And I feel like it's going both ways. It's quite mutual like this. You're both really seeing into each other and understanding the struggles you each have gone through, the hardships. You get it. You just get each other. Here's strategy number 21. So this makes sense with the Magician here. This person is really trying to control themselves, and they don't want to just like be falling in love with you and just being like making a mess of things and then maybe pushing you away or something. They are afraid of that, of like coming on too strong too soon. Oops, I have the wrong card in this deck here. We'll just see what that is. We have, wow, the Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. This person wants to do things strategically this time because they want to avoid any sudden, painful, shocking endings. Anything very painful is just, they're like, I can't do that again. I feel like they finally found some maybe joy in their life, and they don't want to do anything to upset that. They also want to protect you in that way as well. So they're trying to plan this out very well, or maybe make a plan to travel to you if you guys live in different locations, or you want to set up like a life together. Okay, here's the Seven of Wands. I feel like this person is ready to defend you and this connection. This is someone who will definitely fight for you, be like your best ally. Here's the Nine of Cups. They've done a lot though to build up their happiness, their contentment, their peace in solitude. Maybe there's someone who always longed for a partner, and they experienced so much like pain and hardship with relationships that they were just forced to learn how to be happy on their own. And so they finally have gotten to this very content state. And so they are hesitant to just fully let someone in right away. Though they do see the possibility and the magic of it. Okay, here's the Ace of Pentacles. They are considering like leaving this happy little bubble here and like starting out on a new journey with you with this Page of Wands, and making you some kind of offer. So what is this offer about? We have the Knight of Wands, maybe traveling towards you, or just making something happen for you, taking you out, taking you on an adventure. All right, what else do we have? We have the Hanged Man. We have Death. All right, so this person really feels like you represent the end of an era for them. So I feel like they're trying to make the decision, like, are they really ready to cut things off with their past and move forward? And here's the Ten of Wands showing up again. So why is the Ten of Wands showing up here twice? Just like they're under like heavy pressure. Yeah, I feel like they don't like their current surroundings, maybe where they live right now, and they're just so done with it. So they do have like this understanding, like you've given them this new perspective on life. They have this understanding that maybe their dreams can come true. They've been maybe wishing and hoping and trying to manifest maybe a way out of their current situation. And they're seeing you as this gift from God, from the divine. And here's Nine of Cups. They just find you just beautiful, flowing, the answers to their prayers. This is wishes fulfilled in total happiness here. Maybe not total happiness is like the Ten of Cups, but you know, pretty darn close. And here's the Star. This is a beautiful card here. So you've given them hope to get out of this heavy, burdensome situation. They do not like the people that they're surrounded by in their physical life. Okay, let's see. Some more oracle cards. What else? How else are they feeling about you? We have the storks, number 17. This is so interesting because this can indicate like either moving, like location, or a major life change, maybe having children. Maybe you guys do have children together, but they're ready to just totally swoop in, maybe change your life, change their life. They're open to all these possibilities. Yeah, they're open to these limitless possibilities. They just know that you make them happy and they're ready for something new because their current wife, yeah, maybe for some of you, their current life is really weighing them down and they're just ready to move on. Yeah, look at weighing them down, the anchor, number 35. So this is a testament to this person is very loyal, very committed to getting the job done. Will not just escape and try to run away from something. They will really anchor in and settle down with you. So this is why they're careful and they want to make a plan, especially if they had some failed relationships in the past or what they see as failed relationships. They don't want to repeat the same mistakes. So they're like, this is their way of being responsible, is by taking things slowly. All right, and here's the rider, number 1. So this is a very big contrast to the 10 of Wands. It's like they're ready to just let it go and just come riding in, maybe bringing you some kind of message here, some kind of communication coming in, some kind of, this is like happy news, good news from this card. So some of them are like, good news, I'm ready to break free and leave this intense, heavy world and duties and responsibilities behind, ready to fly to you. The Owls, number 12. And just make our life together. All right, so yeah, I feel like they are getting over the fear of a broken heart. You know, I feel like they're ready to risk that again, but they're being very strategic about it. I feel like they are just going through all the possible scenarios in their mind, and that's what's helping them to feel more secure about moving forward with this. All right, and here's the Tiger. Yeah, that is someone who really wants something and is definitely in very heavy pursuit of you. So they do have their eyes set on you as this very lovely goal and prize. Like the relationship with you is something they want. You know, they're like, you're not going to get me down. I'm not going to back down from this. I don't want to. And they have learned lots from their past experience here with the Owl. All right, and then we have Vision. This is Aphrodite, number 8, goddess of love and beauty. So they could really see you as maybe just like physical perfection. They see inner and outer beauty, but they're just really struck by your appearance, like starstruck. Yeah, we have the star right here. Quite enamored with you. And they've really had to keep themselves in control because they don't want to just be chasing you because they just are in love with your appearance. Here's Meditation, number 25. Yeah, another card of deep thought, taking their time, making sure it makes sense to move forward. Lots and lots of thinking on this. And then here's Playful, number 44. So interesting, both of these series. We have a Playful card here and here. So this person ultimately just wants like a playmate through life, you know, someone that they can just have fun with, that you guys can create together. They just don't want these heavy, burdensome relationships anymore. They're just ready to go all in with someone like this, someone who is very light and free. I think it was in the Leo extended reading today, like the flirt card came through and I was getting like lightness from the card, and then it was the first time I interpreted the card as karma free. So they want this connection with you to just be totally light and free of anything that weighs you guys down. You know, just have it as a total loving relationship with nothing you guys need to work out karmically. You're just going to be learning through each other through joy and fun, and not like hard lessons and pain. They're like, I've had enough of that. I want a different love relationship now. And here's, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, so this person is like super optimistic and seeing much bigger and better possibilities for love with you. They're like, this is the kind of partner I want. This is the one I've always been looking for. So they could have some Sagittarius in their chart, or just be a very just jovial person. We have on the bottom of the deck, take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. So I feel like they've had their time to take a break. And yeah, coming off the top of the deck, full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. So they've done a lot of inner work. I feel they are they're ready to, or they've come to a place where they're just clicking and ready to just like drop the baggage and move forward. They've really come to completion with a lot in their life, and it's a relief for them. All right, we have heartbroken. Wow. And regret. They're full of regret for like maybe staying in some relationships longer than they should have. Maybe they feel like they wasted a lot of their life while being in those relationships. They also are just wanting to avoid having any regrets in this connection. We have soulmate coming up in reverse. So I feel like they feel like they've found like maybe many soulmates in the past, and they all ended up being a big disappointment, and they felt like, oh, that's not my real true soulmate because they didn't really stick around with me, or things just turned ugly. And so they're having like a hard time believing in soulmates now, because there's been so many disappointments in love. So I feel like they could see you as this, but they're being very cautious. You know, they're like, my soulmate's just going to understand me and be patient with me. And here's trust. Yeah, they just are working to make sure they can trust you, working to build trust again between you two. Get one of these cards. All right, we have the King. Authority and diplomacy. So this person is really, like with the Magician here, they're really trying to remain in their power, maintain their strength, and not just give in to what looks like, I feel like they want to just rush after you and just rush in towards you and just like claim you as theirs. But they're like, no, I have to just really take it easy. I have to stay in my maturity. I need to do things different than when I was younger, because they feel like maybe they approached relationships just too much in a childish way before. All right, here's the Ace of Cups. Wow, some more feelings coming through. So underneath it all, this person is really developing some love for you. They're finding themselves falling in love, maybe falling leaves, like kind of resisting it. They know that if they truly let their feelings for you in, it's just like, it's going to change everything, because they have been working on, you know, really focusing more on themselves. We'd be more selfish in reverse. So they're trying to find that balance between just feeling good in their own skin and just being on their own, and giving to you, because they tend to overgive in relationships. And then we have, there is someone else, but it came up in reverse. So maybe if there was another relationship, they could be leaving that relationship right now, you know, in the process of dropping something that's been very hard for them. Anything else? Okay, here's, do you even see me that way? So there's uncertainty around feelings in this connection. If you have the same kind of feelings, they really are finding you hard to read. And here's let me hold you. All right, so I feel like ultimately this is this person's goal. They want to see this connection to fruition. They want to see all the potential develop. And here's please give me time. I've never felt this way before. And then we have blessed, number 22. I love this card. So this person definitely feels like you are a gift from the heavens. We saw that Ace of Pentacles coming in, Ace of Pentacles, and it's like they know that this is something very special. And if they're not treating you and seeing you as a blessing, you guys, then you know, sometimes then that's the time to move on. But yeah, I do feel like this person won't just like straight up come and tell you that you're this blessing in their life, but you can probably get an inkling of it. I feel like they are quite taken with you. All right, so, or this could also mean this connection is very blessed as well, that it was, you know, a gift of the divine, bringing two like souls together who can really help each other grow. All right, we're going to get some message cards here. So what might they say to you? Pile one. We have, I don't have the words to express how I feel. Yeah, it's true. We had a lot of feelings coming through here without a lot of like communication with the swords. All right, and I'm afraid of this love. So that's why I feel like they're not just like telling you everything, because they have to make sure that they're going to be good and ready and open for this love with you. and I can't handle the situation. Interesting with that 10 of Wands that was showing up. So I feel if like haven't been as fully present as they usually are, it could mean that they just have a lot of stuff coming up in their life that they're having to handle right now. Something apart from you. Yeah, oh my gosh, you guys, well, my responsibilities are weighing me down. Okay, get a few more message cards here. What else might they say to you? Here's so we meet again, my dear friend, through space and across time. I always hope to have you in my life. And we have, I can't bring myself to open up and let you in, at least not yet. The taste of your presence, it's something I will never ever be able to forget. And can we just kiss all night? And here's, I love your sense of humor. All right, so maybe that's how they really recognize you as a soulmate or just a special connection, is that you guys laugh at a lot of the same things. They like the jokes you pull with them, everything you laugh about. You know, they love, or they really love your laugh, love making you laugh. Okay, that's all I have for you right here.